got some big ass slips on the radio with my big boob lips. Here to let you know I catch big boob chip. Oh. Keep it out.
Zxulu.
What's going on, man? Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Kabiye. He's the OBA, which means king. Your Highness, what's going on?
Well, we're trying to pull people down here to the African village in South Carolina to be a part of our Pan-African Grassroots Assembly. Now, when we say Pan-African, that means all of Africa, all people of color, all black folks. So if you're black and you can dance to music and you got rhythm, that means you. And we would like you to attend and be a part of the assembly. The assembly is all people coming together in one particular place, drumming through the night, expressing and love. It's important to be a part of this particular event because we all see the problems in our community. We all want to address them. And when we create movements like this, grassroots means from like the bottom up, you know,
right.
Not the politicians, not Obama, not the president, not the governor, the grassroots, the people working and fighting to take care of the people. So that is why it's important to attend this event because, you know, we see the problems in our neighborhood and we want to address them, although there are no movements to address it. Sometimes it just seems like we're by ourselves trying to do it.
What are some of the things you're going to address at this Pan-African Assembly?
We're going to address midwifery, you know, how children are born.
Whoa, midwifery what? Potpourri?
Midwifery.
What is that?
Midwifery is when you bring children into the world. A midwife is a person that delivers.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know, so we know babies are delivered these days through C-section. People don't know that because the governor, they're trying to get money in the hospital. But, you know, we're going to talk about midwifery, early child development, homeschooling, home education, because, you know, the schools is wrecking the minds of and giving children a hard time, and the teachers and everything, the guns, the drugs.
Not all of them, no, but I feel you.
So homeschooling, we want to talk about that. We also want to talk about international business and trade. We also want to talk about, you know, those things that affect us on a day-to-day, like male and female relationships. How can we use some ancient tradition, some of our ancestors' tradition? I say ancestors, I don't mean like way back to Timbuktu. I'm talking about those people who came over here on the boat. They had a beautiful life and a beautiful culture. You know, they didn't have jails and old folks' homes. So we want to implement some of that older knowledge and stop, you know, finding this brand new knowledge that's, you know, comes off of CNN every night.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, OBA Adefunmi. Show him how to pronounce your name. He's from the African village out in South Carolina. It's a true African village. I had the opportunity to actually be there. I thought I was in Africa. I loved it, right? And I thank you for inviting me.
And so there is no nobler cause, no nobler step, if there was such a word, that one could take, other than becoming a leader in your respective. As we alluded to earlier this afternoon, we do not have to wait for the next presidential administration to do something for us, or we do not have to wait for anybody to get the right man in or the wrong man in. We perform these rites and rituals ourselves. It is what the Kiswahili people of Kenya and the people, modern Americans today doing Kwanzaa, call our kujichagulia. This is our self-determination. This means that we do it ourselves. We do not have to wait. And if you are waiting for someone, then it seems that we are waiting for handouts. We do not wait for handouts. We elect and select our leaders accordingly. And they are entrusted with the integrity of that community to function.
My name is pronounced Oba, which means king. Adefunmi, the second. My father was the first. I'm just trying to fill some very big shoes. And we all got to fill some very big shoes, you know, going forward. You know, we wasn't born into the world with legacies over here in America, like a family crest, like Tupac used to say. We didn't have like all of that cool stuff. And our family crest, as Tupac used to say, was cotton. You know, so we have to build that. We have to build those legacies. You know, and here we are. We all in our 30s and 40s now. It's on us. You know what I mean? Our parents are getting ready to transition, so it's on us. So we got to make our print, make a mark, and let's become some good ancestors one day.
Thank you, Your Highness. Real quick, how do we get in touch with you? Like, if they want to contact you, like, does the king got a Facebook?
Oh, that's easy. It's Google. Just Google African Village in South Carolina, and you'll be amazed. You can definitely check out my Facebook at Oyotunji African Village Festival. You know, Oyotunji African Village Festival. So just Google African Village. So much of a pop-up, from Oprah Winfrey to Tom Snyder, you know, to Tell the Truth, all the way up to A&E, and all of those programs have been here. We're very well known internationally in the media. And if you just Google African Village, you'll be amazed at some of the things you'll see going on here in the South Carolina Low Country. And this is South Carolina, too. Remember, South Carolina was the first nation state to succeed from the Union when they talk about letting African people free. You know, and we don't want to just bring up old day slavery, but you know, we got to know history to know where we're going today. So
Amen to that.
It's amazing that we survive in South Carolina.
Allah for ya, Oba. Kabies.
Peace, Zulu. Peace, Zulu. #1 DJ in the area. I love you, my brother.
Same here to you, brother. Be strong, okay?
All right, I share powers to you.
I share Allah for you.
I got some big ass lips on the radio with my big boob lips. Here to let you know I got big boob chip.